Hi everyone and welcome to another Korean lesson from Korean Studio. My name is Kim Gi-hwan. In today's lesson, we're going to learn the differences and similarities between the particles 에게 and 에게서. So let's begin with learning how to use 에게. Now, 에게 is most commonly used to mean to when we talk about some action being directed to someone. So we can say 저는 선생님에게 말했어요. I said to the teacher. I told the teacher. 저는 선생님에게 말했어요. So in this sentence, we use 에게 as to. We're saying that I said something to the teacher. And 에게 is a more formal word and a more casual word is 한테. And there is an even more formal form than 에게, and that's 게. And all these words can be used to mean to. However, where it can get a little confusing is that we can use this same particle 에게 to mean from. Here's an example sentence. 저는 선생님에게 들었어요. I heard from the teacher. 저는 선생님에게 들었어요. So in this sentence, we use 에게 to mean from. We're saying that I heard from the teacher. And just like we use 한테 and 게 to mean to, we can also use 한테 and 게 to mean from. And working out whether 에게 means to or from is largely based on the verb used in the sentence. In the first sentence, the verb 말했어요, said or told, tells us that 에게 means to. And in the second sentence, the verb 들었어요, heard, tells us that 에게 means from. Let's take a look at some more example sentences. 저는 동생한테 골프를 가르쳤어요. I taught golf to my younger sibling. 저는 동생한테 골프를 가르쳤어요. 저는 동생한테 골프를 배웠어요. I learned golf from my younger sibling. 저는 동생한테 골프를 배웠어요. 저는 아버지께 선물을 드렸어요. I gave a present to my father. 저는 아버지께 선물을 드렸어요. 저는 아버지께 선물을 받았어요. I received a present from my father. 저는 아버지께 선물을 받았어요. So as you can see in these sentences, the structure of the sentences is the same, but we can understand 한테 and 게 to mean to or from because of the verbs used in the sentence. So that's how we use the particles 에게, 한테, and 게. They're used to mean to and from, and which one they mean depends on the verb they're used with. Let's now look at how we use the particle 에게서. Here's an example sentence. 저는 선생님에게서 들었어요. I heard from the teacher. 저는 선생님에게서 들었어요. Now, this is the same sentence from earlier, but this time, instead of using 에게, we've used 에게서. But the meaning of the sentence is exactly the same. And although 에게 can be used to mean to and from, 에게서 is only used to mean from. And this syllable 서 generally indicates that some action originates from a particular place or from a person. In Korean, we use the particle 에서 to mean from. So to say where someone or something is from, we use this particle 에서. And quite often in everyday speech, we just use the shortened form 서 to mean from. So to say from where, rather than saying 어디에서, we often say 어디서, 어디서. So although 에게 on its own can be used to mean from, we can also add 서 and say 에게서 to mean from. And using both 에게 and 에게서 to mean from is very common in Korean. We can also change 한테 to 한테서 and use it to mean from. So we can say 저는 동생한테서 골프를 배웠어요. I learned golf from my younger sibling. 저는 동생한테서 골프를 배웠어요. In this sentence, 한테서 means from, and we use it to say that I learned golf from my younger brother. Now, one thing to note is that we don't add 서 to 게 and use 게서 to mean from. 게서 is a separate particle in Korean, and we use it as an honorific form of subject particles 이 and 가. So do keep that in mind. So they are the differences and similarities between the particles 에게 and 에게서. I hope this lesson has helped you to clearly understand how to use these particles 에게 and 에게서. That's it for today, and I look forward to seeing you soon again. Bye-bye.